A legal luminary, His Excellency Dr. M.C. Bhandare has taken over as the highest office of the state of Orissa since 2007. Born in Mumbai, he has been a true champion of genuine causes of the common man as a senior advocate in the highest judicial citadel, the Supreme Court of India. We're proud to have him here.
Chairman, Sai International School, Bhubaneswar, Dr. B.K. Sahu ji, Trustee Srimati Shilpi Sahu ji, Head Connecting Classrooms for All India, Madam Ritika Chandra Parak ji, Principal Dr. Arun Prakash ji, she, Vice Principal Nilkant Panigrahi ji, officials of the UK High Commission, British Council and its partner organizations participating in the summit, dear delegates and teachers of participating school, my dear students, invitees, media persons, sisters and brothers. I am very happy to be with you today, particularly to meet the young participants who have come from more than 100 schools from different parts of the country on this valedictory function of British Council Young Global Citizens Summit. I extend to you with great joy my very best wishes to you on this occasion. Let me tell you, as soon as I came, you know what happened to me, what I got, something which I was always dreaming of in my life. I got a global citizen passport. And you will not believe, but immediately after the function, I am going to drive from here to the airport and take a plane which will take me from the North Pole to the South Pole. And I am sure you have already undertaken this great journey in the participation of this great event organized by the British Council. I am particularly happy to be in this school. This is not the first occasion. I always wait for an occasion to come to Sai International School. And my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Sahu and his entire team, which reflects and realizes its motto of making holistic parenting a reality. The school has always been an effective catalyst of desirable changes, reaching the visions beyond the excellence in making education an odyssey of joyous discovery during that of the self. I take this opportunity to congratulate the institution, and my special congratulations go to Dr. Sahu ji for setting up the Center of Excellence in the temple city of Bhubaneswar. I am sure the school will continue to strive hard for excellence and attain new heights. Incidentally, the object of the camp, the motto of the school is something which I have cherished all my life. We live today in the world of human rights, and what is most important for everyone is freedom to choose and right to excel. And here you get the freedom to choose and you of course excel. I am very happy to be here today in the world of rights. All human beings are born free with equal dignity. Free and equal, equal in dignity. I am so happy that this summit is one very positive step in that direction. And I am fine that trainers and facilitators from the great organizations like BBC World Class 100 Words Play, Big Dance, Internationalizing Voices, to mention a few, have contributed substantially toward developing proper frame of mind and attitude in the participating students during the past 3 days of the summit. My dear participants, I am sure all of you must have a very pleasant, memorable and enlightening time here in this residential camp and also in this beautiful city. It will surely be one of the greatest experiences of your life, which you will remember all the time. And from the first day to the last, you must have realized what difference it has brought in you. I am confident the dormant seeds of excellence will blossom in full profusion, and their invigorating fragrance will re-energize the world towards a new and bright future. And what a great coincidence. Do you know what is today? Tell me. It is Basant Panchami. It is beginning of the spring. And on this very, very happy day, you are the fragrance of the spring. I have never missed the opportunity to be with the youths, because youths are the future of the nation. Youths are the wealth of the nation. The youths are the strength of the nation. And the youths, of course, are the joy of the nation. And I am very, very happy that youth, according to me, also represents the spring of your life. And therefore, I am very, very happy to be with you, and you are conscious of human rights of equality, human rights of liberty, human rights of fraternity with dignity, and human rights of justice. And I am very happy that we are in a country which is of 1.2 billion, and we are not only the largest democracy, but the strongest democracy in the world, with so many languages, so many dialects, so many castes, so many, the culture, multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic, and even multi-cuisine. What you will eat here will be different from what you will eat in Ajmer. So, this is through this great diversity, we have remained one, united. And the rest of the world must learn from India how to preserve unity through diversity. And I am very happy that your workshop has achieved a great goal in this direction. Now, as I told you, 55%, this is one great, unity through diversity. The second, even more important, is that we are the youngest nation in the whole world. Why? Can anyone tell me why? Because 55% of our population is below the age of 25 years. Whereas in all other countries, 60% of the population is above the age of 60 years. So you know we are the youngest nation. And as the youngest nation, we are going to be leading, because this is in a way a leadership workshop. And as the youngest nation, we are going to be the leaders. All of you, the youths, are the leaders of the future. And I am very, very happy that you have had such a camp in Bhubaneswar. Please remember, this is a world where you are the future, where courage and your intrinsic values as young will be the guiding light for the much deserved change. A world where joy springs forth, where, as Rabindranath Tagore ji said, the mind is without fear and the head is always held high. Quoting, I have only quoted from Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. Education and true learning actually happen not inside the four walls of classrooms, but by practicing it in your day-to-day lives. That what will surely enrich you, revitalize and indoctrinate you in the path of absolute truth and justice. Just dreaming about the strife-free, borderless world. No violence, no war, no tension. Just peace, prosperity and happiness. This is what we want of the world. And India can lead in giving that thing to the world. True unity will be the guiding light of such purposes. And it is my wholehearted belief that British Council will live up to its irrefutable reputation in making the future citizens of true substance. A good leader is always effective in every sphere of life, be it politics, business, sports and games and social work, to name a few. Honesty, integrity, discipline, dedication, commitment, involvement and positive thinking are the major parameters leading to the leadership. A positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible and achieves the impossible. So my advice to the young students is to be always optimistic and look to the positive side to prosper in life. And since there is a participation from all parts of India, I can only tell my young friends that there are 4 C's which you should eliminate from the society. That is corruption, criminalization, casteism and communalism. And always have 5 C's. One is character. Second is caliber, that is merit. Third is compassion. Fourth is courtesy. And fifth, you can choose your C. These are the main things you should have. You should live a life of dignity. I must tell you that in this world all are equal. Now, when somebody asks me, what is my caste? I say my caste is outcast. Then they ask me, what is my religion? And I tell them, my religion is humanity. And it is this religion of humanity which you will learn. You must have learned here already. In fact, let me tell you, I want to learn a few things from you. That's why I have come. So, you are my teachers. I am not your teachers. You are my teachers. So our young participants should take a pledge to make the dream true that the world will shine, because you are also the dreams of the nation. So the world will shine in the sunlit path of justice, where all human beings will break free from the quagmire of despair and smile as I see all the smiling faces, all the shining eyes as I see here in the future path of hope, and realize the true meaning of peace, liberty, equality and universal fraternity with equal dignity to all. We must utilize our energy in transforming the world into a platform wherein human beings must be judged by the content of their character. Let us change every discordant chord into a symphony of brotherhood and sisterhood. The 3-day youth summit must have guided the delegates towards an oasis of freedom and justice. I am confident harmony between fellow participants that must have imbibed here in the last few days will enable you always to be goodwill ambassadors of the world. Let the findings from the seminar and discussions as part of this summit culminate in setting up charter for young global citizens clubs in our schools that will be the nodal centers for creating young global leaders of tomorrow. In Odisha, Bhubaneswar has been the true hub of learning and talent since centuries, and the contemporary scenario has seen that numerous learning centers, including institutes of national and international repute, set up here have helped shape talent towards wisdom and achievement. Even such as this will not only empower youth and channelize their tremendous enthusiasm and energy creatively and fruitfully, but also will go a long way in a true realization of goals that will spell the formation of a just world order. I do believe purposeful unison of agencies will steer our youth towards modern citizenship. I once again congratulate the British Council, which has organized the first of its kind students camp here in partnership with SAI International. I look forward to many more in future also, and SAI International School should always, as it has always done, take a lead role. Well, once again, I wish you all the best of freedom, all the best of excellence, all the best of health and joy, and all the best in everything you undertake.
Thank you very much, sir. It is indeed freedom to choose and choose to excel with dignity and pride, as it is the choices that we take that build us, our tomorrow and our nation. Thank you very much, sir, once again for your inspiring words, which will reverberate in our memories for a long time to come.